Hello, what's up? Welcome. I'll be having a conversation with Tingy Ware, a comedian based in the UK. She's in between the UK and South Africa. So stand by. She'll be joining me in a couple of seconds. Yeah, this is the MD90 in case you're not familiar with me. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you don't miss any upload that comes up. So stand by as I wait for my guest to come in. This is the exclusive with MD90. She's got a couple of things lined up for this year, so we'll just be catching up on what's going on with that. And the easiest way for you to maneuver or move around the channel is to head directly to the playlist section on the channel. That's where you find videos curated for you based on your interest. There's much more that will be coming on the channel in a couple of weeks. So stay tuned. We'll be experimenting with a number of content from skits, movies, and we'll see how that goes. So stand by. Tenji is already here. Stand by. She'll be joining us in a couple of seconds. Hey Tenji.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hey Tenji. Happy New Year.
How are you? Long time.
I'm alright. It's been a minute. We haven't caught up in a long time.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
I can see you're even wearing your glasses. You love those glasses, right?
Listen, the future is too bright, so I need to put them on. Otherwise, I'm going to be blinded by the lights. I need to put them on. Who I am.
I like that. I like how you're optimistic about 2022. It's more optimistic.
What can we do? Nothing can be worse than what we've already experienced.
True. It can't get worse. But I was just listening to your Prime Minister Boris Johnson. He's lightened up the restrictions in the UK. It's much better, isn't it?
That's what you do when you are guilty.
Yeah, you're cornered. That's true. That could be a reason.
Yeah, so if you want people to calm down and yeah, I'm just hoping it's not gonna have it's not gonna have the bad outcome because they're not saying this thing is not here anymore. They're just saying no more masks, no more this, no more that. So I hope in a couple of months' time they're not gonna say back to lockdown. Because we just don't know what's happening. So we just wait and hear what they're saying. They might wake up tomorrow and everything is closed again. We just do not know.
I doubt it. He was cornered. He was found in between a hard rock. I mean, a hard place and the rock. Whatever that saying goes like.
But there's no one has a short memory more than voters. Voters forget. You give them one good thing, they forget about the 2,000 bad things that you've done.
And politicians are aware of that. They know how to work the system like that.
They're very good. They know exactly how to work it. They are.
So I wanted to catch up with you. You just recently had a trip to Dubai. What was that all about?
It was Dubai, my lover. Dubai. Like as soon as they opened the gate and said we could travel, I've been trying to catch up. You know me, I'm always somewhere.
Yeah.
So I went to Dubai for business and pleasure, and I'm going back again very soon.
The time that we met in Zambia, you had started up a production house with that. What's the update on that? You forgot it because you can't travel?
It's still there. My colleagues are working there. My business partners are there. but I haven't been able to travel to Africa since 2020 because of
Wow.
this open lock. But before the end of this year, I'm definitely going to be traveling. And when I come to Southern Africa, Zambia is always my favorite stop.
It's right next door. It's not far off. It's like an hour, if not two.
I've got so much work waiting for me in Zambia. We've got so many things that I had to like pause that were in pre-production. So I'm looking forward to going back and just picking up the cameras and shooting and working.
You've got a stand-up show that's coming up in London. London Mission. Would you update the audience what that's all about?
London Mission is going to be myself and Celeste Ntuli, and we're also going to have Annelise Lamola, who's going to be singing, you know, just to warm the crowd up. And our MC is going to be coming from Zimbabwe, King Kandoro. So it's going to be such a great show. We are taking it to the Leicester Square because we want to take it to a prestigious place. And we don't like these shows where African people come to first world countries and they perform in dodgy areas in some pub at the back of the room somewhere. So it's going to be a beautiful show. It's in a beautiful theater. And we encourage everyone who's in London, everyone who knows someone who's in London, to please tell them to buy tickets because they don't want to miss out. And the show is going to be in English because that's one question I get a lot. What language is the show going to be in? What language is the show going to be? The show is going to be 100% in English. It's stand-up comedy show. And yeah, we have so much to talk about. Like 2 years.
Yeah.
These stories are not going to tell themselves.
Is it your first show in 2 years, or you've done a couple?
Oh, I've done a lot of shows in England. I do most of.
I mean, from the time you had the lockdown period.
No. I've been on tour. I recently returned from Dublin. I've been on tour. I've been to Germany, Dubai, Greece. Yeah, I've been to, as soon as they opened, I did every place I did. Yeah, so I've done a few shows as well in London, but it's going to be the first time I am doing a show with Celeste Ntuli in London. We have done shows together back home in South Africa. So it's going to be the first time we are performing together in London. And people who have been to our shows will tell you, if you are not buying, there's something wrong with you.
You guys seem to have a history together. How far back do you come with her?
Oh, we come very far back. We come from university days. If I tell you what year it was, you might guess my age. So I will not tell you. You were probably not even born. You were probably not even born yet when we met. And
wow.
So we do come a long way.
So the audience expects an English show. It's not an Afrikaans or any other language or Zulu.
No, it's going to be English. It's 100% English. We understand that we'll be performing to a global audience, and we understand that not everyone can understand our home language. And even in South Africa, that's the beauty of being a South African, especially comedian, because 11 official languages. So English tends to be the one we use the most, because sometimes you walk on stage, you don't even know what language you're going to speak until you interact with your audience. But English is a language that most people do understand. Yeah, so I'm excited about the show. I'm really excited. I'm excited that things have opened up. So hopefully there won't be any problems when it comes to traveling. And also it means we can have the maximum capacity in the theater where we are performing.
What's the capacity of the theater?
It's 450.
Okay. And are the tickets available online, or you have to get them in person at the...
No. The tickets are available online at the Leicester Square Theatre. So if you go Leicester Square Theatre, go for the shows and look for the shows on the 6th of Feb. And yeah, the link will be there. The link is also on all my social media platforms. And
yes,
it's exciting. I'm excited about it.
I wanted us to dive into your creative process between your skits. Do you have a team that you work with scripting them, or it's a one-man show? It's a one-woman show, let's say.
It is a one-woman show. I used to have a team, but due to COVID, not being able to be together with people, which is one of the things I'm going back to Southern Africa for, to shoot again with people. But because of what we've been going through, I've been doing most of all the work since COVID by myself. I even have to change characters and play different characters because you just have to use the technology that we have to make sure that the creative process does not stop just because we cannot be together with my team. But ordinarily, I do have a team. But because this is something I started on my own, I wasn't going to stop just because now I cannot be in the same place with my team. So I have continued.
That's the advantage of starting off on social media, is that you become self-sufficient. That if you're put to a test, you're able to run the show alone. It doesn't shut down because everything else is got messed up.
No. Even if you lose a camera, you pick up your phone, you remember, I started with a phone. It continues. It just never stops.
But I remember it must have been mid last year. You said you had got into a funk where, like, your creative juices, you are no longer motivated to shoot or to film. What was that all about, and how did you overcome that?
I had a writer's block. It's something I'm still struggling with. Fortunately, I do love what I do. But even now, I'm very slow. I'm no longer doing videos every day. If I do 2 videos a week, it's like, hooray. I've just been deflated because of everything that's been going around. And also, you know, the creative process, it's nice when you're surrounded by other creatives and you get inspired by going to places where there are other people. And it must been like, I've been traveling on 10 miles an hour.
Yeah.
But I'm forcing myself. I'm like, I have to do this. I'm trying my best to work as if I'm employed.
Yeah.
Because I want to tell myself, if I was working for somebody else's company, for a big television corporation, I would wake up and go to work. So I do try to force myself, even though it's hard. It's not been easy.
That's a great mindset, where you picture yourself as an employee, where, like, regardless of how you feel, you will report for work because you need that paycheck at the end of the day. And I wanted us to your TikTok. Most people tend to struggle with how to monetize TikTok. How did you work around that system?
I am not big on TikTok, just due to my laziness. And I know a lot of people put my content on TikTok. But for me, it was automatic. You just put videos and people watch and it's money time. So I don't know if other people struggle with that. I have never given much of a thought to it, whether it's because of how many people follow you or how many views you get, because it's my linked stream of income. So I hardly even check TikTok. I need to get to it. I need to post my stuff on TikTok. I'm already creating content. It just shared it on TikTok, but I've just been lazy. But it was just an automatic process.
So going forward, this London Mission show, is it going to be filmed or it's a private? You're not filming the show.
It's filmed. It's definitely gonna be filmed. But people mustn't worry. You can come with your side chick. You can come with your neighbors. It's fine. I'm not gonna be showing your faces, so don't worry. But it's gonna be filmed. It's gonna be filmed professionally for a project that I cannot disclose yet because of
you can't preempt. So once you do this lineup, is there any other show coming up after this one, in Africa particularly, or we're going to do the UK and Europe mostly?
We will be doing other European cities, and so it's going to be London. After London, we're going to be, well, I can't mention them now until the posters are out and everything is confirmed, because we're just waiting for the promoter to confirm the dates. But we're going to be doing other European cities. Definitely the UK, we're going to do Scotland, we're going to do Ireland, we're going to do a few other cities, but we're just waiting for the dates to be confirmed. and then it's just back to work, because that's our job. That's what we do, stand-up comedy in different places. It's just that that's extra special because we are doing a show together.
That's nice. Yeah. You said you've done a show with her in South Africa. This is the first one you're doing outside South Africa with her, isn't it?
Yes.
No, that's a great catch up, Chenji. Is there anything else that you want the people to know?
Please go to my bio, click, get the ticket, share the poster, please, with everyone and anyone that you know, because you never know. My audience might be sitting on your timeline. So please do share the poster on your timeline. And how are you? How is your creative process going? And how are things with you? How is 2022 for you?
2022 is looking very optimistic. We are looking forward to doing a couple of things. I hope it works out as planned and nothing drastic as the last 2 years.
I don't know, things will work out. It's just that it's focus. And also, I'm sure now you are more experienced as a content creator and you've got better equipment and things like that, which makes life a bit easy. And do you have a team? Do you still work?
That's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to build a team to make it easier. Yeah, this one-man show thing is stressful. It's not easy to get by. So that's the focus for this year, is to build a team, and then we try to put up as much content as possible. I'm trying to get on Facebook. I see your Facebook is doing very well. In fact, it's your biggest platform, isn't it?
Yes, and I love Facebook.
Was Facebook your first platform, or where did you start off from in terms of these social media platforms?
From Facebook. Yeah,
Facebook.
People they are very interactive. I love Facebook.
It is. I can see the results. Well, you're about to hit 1 million, but by February itself, you might be 1 million.
I wish it was 1 million rands or $1 million or 1 million kwaches. Imagine just paid me R1 every month. If they all sacrificed just R1 every month to say thank you for entertaining us.
Doesn't Facebook have that option the way YouTube has channel membership? That option is not there on Facebook?
It does, but how many people do you get if you got everyone to do it? And also you must remember, especially for us in Southern Africa, people are still scared to use their credit cards online because there's so much fraud that is going on, and most people don't even have credit cards. So it becomes difficult in that way. And people don't understand when we open up for a global audience. Because obviously, if you want to attract global viewers for your content, you need to speak a global language. But people never really understand that. But being African, even with YouTube, people get the number. There's you who live, say, in America or have an American audience are making at least 20 times more than what you are making.
By far, very true.
Child.
So, but I think is your audience still majority African? Hasn't it broadened?
No, because I speak a lot of Zulu. I get a lot of audience that's very mad at me because with my stand-up comedy audience is very global. In fact, my people don't even come to my shows. Especially when I perform around the world. They will come when I'm in Durban or Johannesburg, but generally when I perform around the world, they're not even there. And so that's the audience that's willing to pay to buy a ticket. That's the audience that's we wanna support your ministry. We wanna support you on Patreon. We wanna support you by giving you stars. But because I'm not creating content that's suitable for them, it becomes difficult for them to follow me. But that's all about to change, because that's something I wanna change this year, because I feel like I'm not being nice to people who are nice to me.
That's true. That's true.
Patriotic. I want my language. I love, But at the end of the day,
it's supposed to be a mutual benefit. Like you get the reward, and the audience also gets the reward. So you can't just say no. I'll keep on creating, and then you're a starving artist. Nah.
That is so true. So things have to change. Because it's funny. That's why I'm even saying to people that the show will be in English. People always assume that because I create content in Zulu, I cannot speak English. which is very similar with Celeste because they know her as this Zulu person on TV. Then they assume that she doesn't speak English. And you're like, but do you think when we go to LA, we're performing in Zulu? Do you think when I go to Singapore, I'm performing in Zulu, you know? So people need to understand that we do perform for global audiences.
So is that your focus for 2022, like reaching out to the globe, or you're going to see, you're going to create a balance between the Zulu and reaching out to
balance? I've opened another Facebook page so that I can have a balance. I can have one page where it's like, here, English, don't be confused, which is the same thing I did on YouTube, but then I've been busy with uploading and creating content.
You got two platforms. You need someone else to help you with uploading and scheduling them. You can't be doing it alone. Clearly, I can see.
I know, because I've got so much content. It just needs to be edited and uploaded. But it's been.
No, you get with the Boys has opened up your country. You're in a good place. Tenji, I'm glad we caught up. Thank you for the time.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate your time. And I can't wait to come to Zambia. We can go to the Copper Belt and go to all these interesting places together and create more content.
I wait to receive you when you decide to come.
And when I come, I'll also be bringing stand-up comedy show.
Yeah, you should. You should, definitely. I think, haven't you worked with some Zambian comedians? I think you have. There's some people I know.
And just before lockdown, we were working on a stand-up comedy project. So it had to stop. So probably before the end of this year, it's going to happen.
All righty.
Thank you so much, and all the best with everything you do. I see your growth. I'm very proud of you. And every time I see the numbers, I'm like, yes, yes.
Thank you. Thank you.